allow illegal immigration to come in because it provides labor and jobs that nobody wants to do, like farms and factories and cleaning shit. And also, they work at a very low price, so you end up having very cheap vegetables and fruits, and houses are cheaper because of the illegal immigrants. Nobody complains. But when you get to a point where there's and you want the illegal immigrants kind of to be invisible. You want them to live in a neighborhood over there. You want their children not to go to your kids' school. If their kids go to your kids' school, you take your kids out and put them in a private school. You don't want to see these illegal immigrants. But when their population grows because they have babies, they become visible. Suddenly on a Saturday afternoon, there's 5 or 6 of them hanging out in a park and, just chatting. And maybe they're on the train, and maybe they're hanging out even at the school where your kid goes. And you don't like that kind of stuff. So at that point in time, often people decide we got to get rid of them. And the first thing is you paint them as evil, as diabolical, as rapists and murderers and destroying the culture, and to get them out. But why is that necessary? Why can't you just say, hey, we've reached a saturation point on these people and it's time to start deporting them? And do it. They're nice people, they're good people, they're hardworking, but we have too many of them, so we're going to start deporting. Why would that be such a crime? The other thing is, over time, who pays for these illegal immigrants when they first start coming in? Well, mostly the middle class and the lower class. The rich people don't pay. And when it gets to a point of saturation where the middle and the lower class can't pay anymore, it's time for the rich people to pay their part. They don't want to. So that's another reason to start painting the immigrants as evil, diabolical rapists and murderers. Most of them are not. No one says anything when a woman is raped by a guy from her neighborhood. Happens every day, everywhere. But if an illegal alien rapes a woman, suddenly all illegal alien men are raping women. It becomes another nail in the coffin. Why not just say, there's too many of you here, we're going to start deporting, and that's it. You don't have to paint them as evil and diabolical. Why is that always necessary to do that? I mean, in the Vietnam War, the Americans painted the Vietnamese as gooks, as cockroaches, because it's easy to kill someone when you dehumanize them. But we're not going to kill these illegal immigrants. We just want to get them out of the country. Go back home. Or just get out of our country. We don't care where you go. We don't have to paint them as cockroaches and as gooks, as fat, yellow, little rat bastards. We don't have to do that. They're nice people. We just don't have room for you. Is it maybe in our hearts we can't seem to get rid of people if we think they're nice? We feel sorry for them. So in order to make it easy for us to want to get rid of them, the higher-ups show us a way. They start painting them as cockroaches, as evil. And that makes it easy for the lower downs to hate them and want to get rid of them. Maybe that's it. I don't know, but there's no real reason to paint them as evil. Just move them out. Hitler could have said, Jews, we don't want you here. You're nice people, we just don't want you here. Get out. And instead he painted them as cockroaches, as evil. And what do you do with cockroaches? You put them in an oven. Whenever we want to get rid of people, we always paint them as evil and diabolical, as rapists and murderers and robbers and drug dealers, or cello players.